to our other big story. All is not well, it seems, in the Maha Vikas Aghadi government in Mumbai. Today, NCP chief Sharad Pawar was in Delhi holding a series of meetings with poll strategist Prashant Kishore, sparking of speculation of Mr. Pawar trying to forge a potential third front at the national level. This at a time when the Shiv Sena and Congress are at odds in Mumbai. Congress leader, former Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan, stirring a hornet's nest after he called for the Congress to contest the 2024 assembly polls independently.
मी उद्धव बाळासाहेब ठाकरे ईश्वर शपथ घेतो की कायद्याद्वारे स्थापित झाले आहे.
November 28, 2019. Three political parties with different ideologies stitched together a coalition to rule Maharashtra. Less than 2 years later, it seems all is not well in the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi Sarkar. Congress leader and former Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan has stirred a hornet's nest after he called for the Congress to contest the 2024 assembly polls independently. He also pitched for a Congress chief ministerial face. Chavan's statement has evoked strong reactions from its ally, the Shiv Sena. In an editorial in Samna, the Sena has launched a stinging attack back on Chavan, holding him responsible for the drubbing the Congress and NCP received in 2014. The Sena also advised the Congress to study the reality on the ground first. The Samna editorial comes a day after Sena MLA Pratap Sarnaik wrote to Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray calling for a BJP tie-up to avoid harassment by central agencies. He claimed the Aghadi alliance was strengthening the Congress and the NCP.
राज्याच्या संघर्षामध्ये काही लोकप्रतिनिधींचा जो बळी जातोय त्यामध्ये एक प्रताप सरनाईक आहे आणि त्यामुळे ईडीचा ससेमिरा मागे आहे, न्यायालयीन प्रक्रिया त्याच्यामध्ये चालू आहे.
The Sena MLA's statement didn't go down well, obviously, with the Congress.
कांग्रेस के सभी कार्यकर्ता, कांग्रेस के सभी नेता चाहते हैं कि जो कांग्रेस की खोई हुई जमीन महाराष्ट्र में हो उसको वापस मिले, और उसके लिए बहुत जरूरी है कि हमको अपनी ताकत पर अपने आप लड़ना पड़ेगा. उसके बाद जो जनता को फैसला करना उसको हम स्वीकार करेंगे.
The face-off between the Sena and the Congress in Maharashtra comes even as their ally Sharad Pawar is holding meetings with political strategist Prashant Kishore. The NCP leader is believed to be forming a grand alliance against the BJP without the Congress.
First, it was Uddhav Thackeray's closed-door meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi. Then the Congress renewed its demand of going solo in the state, and then Uddhav Thackeray hit back at the Congress. And now a Shiv Sena leader has dropped a letter bomb by demanding that the Shiv Sena should go back to its old ally, the Bharatiya Janata Party. The constant rumblings in the Maha Vikas Aghadi suggest at just one thing: all is not well between the Maha Vikas Aghadi. With camera person Mangesh Amre, Kamlesh Sutar in Mumbai for India Today.
Let's go straight across to former Maharashtra Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan on that brewing political story. Mr. Chavan, appreciate your joining us. It appears that the Maha Vikas Aghadi government in Maharashtra, now its future again a question mark. Yesterday it was a Shiv Sena MLA suggesting his party should go with the BJP. Then you have Uddhav Thackeray earlier meeting the Prime Minister this month. Sanjay Raut, his close aide, praising the Prime Minister. Now a section of the Congress, including you and your party chief in Maharashtra, Nana Patole, saying Congress should contest elections on their own, that there should be a Chief Minister of the Congress. All of this is leading to confusion, uncertainty over the government's future. Is the experiment with the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi reaching an end point?
No, not at all. That is not true at all. The Maharashtra Mahavikas Aghadi government was formed with a purpose. And that purpose was to keep BJP away from Maharashtra. And during the last 5 years, when BJP strengthened itself, occupied many local body places in municipalities, corporations, and Jilla Parishads, we came together to stop them from running the state for another 5 years, because they messed up the state in the first 5 years that Mr. Devendra Fadnavis ruled the state. With that objective, we have come together, and that objective remains in place still. And there's nothing is going to happen to the Mahavikas Aghadi government. Now, you mentioned a lot of statements by various. See, the party chief in Maharashtra, the Congress party chief in Maharashtra, is trying to motivate the Congress cadres. Now, Congress party is weak in certain districts and not so strong in many other districts. So how do you strengthen them? He was motivating them that you strengthen yourself, you form your committees and all that.
No. But when you say, for example, that there should be a Congress chief minister, you hope for a Congress chief minister in Maharashtra. Is there a certain restlessness, both within the Congress in Maharashtra and indeed your central leadership in Delhi, that maybe this alliance in Maharashtra is working to the disadvantage of your party and that the Congress should slowly start going back to working on its own, not in alliance?
No, not at all. You see, what we're trying to do is that we'll fight the local body elections. Now, the practice is the local body elections, local people want to go separately, they go separately. The national elections are far away. And any decision about national election alliances is normally taken in Delhi by the High Command, and that will be this time also, because we're talking about 24 May and 24 October.
Yes.
We are now in 21, and we will be fighting the local body elections in next year, the Mumbai Corporation and many Jila Parishads. That is where we need to strengthen our party. It's a fact that Congress party is at number 4 today in Maharashtra. Now, what's wrong with Congress party wanting to become number 1? And in an alliance situation, if your party becomes number 1, we get maximum number of MLAs, we'll get chief minister. That's the practice.
So you're saying that you want to aim for the Congress to become party number 1. You're acknowledging your party number 4 at the moment. Let me also ask you, isn't it true though that there is no ideological compatibility between you and the Shiv Sena on the one side, and the Shiv Sena also increasingly feels that its Hindutva agenda is something that it can only pursue in the long run with the BJP, and we are told by sources that Rahul Gandhi in particular is simply not convinced about the longevity of having tied up with the Shiv Sena, that it's bad for the Congress. Isn't that true, the ideological confusion at the moment?
No, that is, I think ultimately you may look at it at whichever view you like, but this MVA government was formed with a specific purpose, and that purpose was to keep our number 1 adversary, which is the BJP, at bay. Now, yes, we had issues about Shiv Sena in the past. They fought against them each other, but this is the principle of what we can tolerate. We can tolerate Shiv Sena's ideology, but we cannot tolerate BJP at all. We want to get rid of BJP from the country, and we must begin doing that from Maharashtra. And you have seen when the Mahavikas Aghadi has fought elections together, whether it is the Graduates Assembly constituency, the Teachers constituency, we had never won these elections before. BJP has always been winning. The moment we came together, we had defeated them. Look at Nagpur Jila Parishad. With Fadnavis and Gadkari sitting there, Congress party single-handedly won the Nagpur Jila Parishad. So our objective is very clear. Through this local bodies election, we'll get rid of BJP and then try to strengthen the party in the next couple of years. Try to strengthen the party where it is weak. So that is the mandate of the Congress president.
You're saying that your mandate is to finish the BJP in Maharashtra, but there seem to be two streams at the moment. There is one of the likes of Sharad Pawar who seems to be keen to bring together national anti-BJP front. And there is the Congress leadership at the center, which seems a little wary of joining hands with such a front with Mr. Pawar at the national level. Isn't it true that the Congress has to first settle its own internal crisis state after state? Mamata Banerjee, Sharad Pawar looking to form an anti-BJP front, but the Congress at the moment doesn't seem to be part of it. Does the Congress have a role at all in this or not?
No, the point is what Mr. Pawar is trying to do. He's trying to, I think, apparently call a meeting of certain opposition parties, and he's welcome to do that. But actually, all political parties who are opposed to BJP as ideology, who are opposed to BJP, who want to get rid of Mr. Modi, should ultimately come together. Now, what mechanism they create to come together, time alone will tell. If Mr. Pawar has taken some initiative, it should be welcomed. I mean, it's fine. He's fighting the BJP. We are fighting the BJP. If we combine, join our forces, we'll have a bigger strength. But I think time alone will tell what is happening in
No, but do you believe at a personal level that the Congress should be part of an anti-opposition front sooner rather than later? They should be part of a coalition of non-BJP parties or fight elections on their own?
No, we are already opposed. We are all separately fighting BJP. The question is, can we all come together and fight BJP together? If you combine our forces, it will be a stronger force and it will be easier to defeat BJP. I mean, there is nothing wrong. We all agree that we should all come together and defeat BJP. Mr. Pawar has taken some steps. It's fine. Let him take it. Some friends of his are joining him. He'll have a meeting tomorrow. I'm not aware exactly who he has called and what's happening. But see, if he's fighting BJP, it's welcome.
But as I said, Congress is not part of tomorrow's meeting of different smaller opposition parties. Is the Congress playing wait and watch, both in Maharashtra, in Delhi, wary of regional parties, be it Shiv Sena or be it Sharad Pawar?
No, you can't be. Regional parties is a fact of life. Regional parties have won many state elections, and you can't wish them away. The point is, can all regional parties, all the regional state governments which have won the elections, like in Bengal or Tamil Nadu or Kerala and other places, and Congress party, which rules in certain states, can you all marshal our resources together and all together fight the next elections, whether to assemblies, forthcoming assemblies next year, or ultimately to Lok Sabha election. Now, how that mechanism will come together, who will bring them together, under what kind of a leadership and all that, time alone will tell. But if some people are trying to come together and oppose Mr. Modi, why should we be worried about it? I mean, it's to be welcomed. Let them do that.
No, you are welcoming it. I am asking you, I am told that Rahul Gandhi, others around him are wary of the Shiv Sena, that they would rather have eventually this MVA alliance break up than continue with it. Is there any truth in it or not?
No, that is not true, because this alliance was created in Delhi. I mean, there were apprehensions because of Shiv Sena's background, but we convinced the national leadership that this is need of the hour. Our bigger adversary is BJP, and in order to stop BJP, all anti-BJP forces, including Shiv Sena, if they are willing to come together, we should come together and stop BJP from coming back to power in Maharashtra for another 5 years. With that purpose, we have come together, and this alliance has been approved in Delhi. I don't see there is any problem.
Okay. Can I though ask you one more question on, since you're talking about Delhi and your party? There's a sense that you are part of the G23 which wrote this letter questioning the way the Congress was functioning under Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. Are those questions still alive? Are there going to be issues that need to be settled? Are you fully committed to the leadership of the Gandhis, or will we see a crisis now within the Congress, or is that crisis over?
No, I think, Rajdeep, you have gone far away. You know, the purpose of a letter written by some friends of ours was that we tried to seek appointment with Mrs. Gandhi. She was not well, and for almost a month or so, after trying very hard to have a personal one-on-one face-to-face meeting, that could not be arranged at that time because COVID was in peak, and that's why some of us said that at least our view should be made known to her. A confidential letter was written to her. I don't know how that letter got leaked. It was an attempt to establish communication, which is becoming difficult because of COVID.
Let me ask you a final question. Are you telling me, therefore, that the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi government in Maharashtra will last till 2024, or is there a belief that post the municipal elections in Mumbai and other places next year, this alliance could break? A final question, a final time.
No. Rajiv, the FBA government will last for its complete term, because the purpose for which it has come together remains there. Okay. We have to get approved BJP from the state of Maharashtra, and that will take some time.
Okay. You want to uproot the BJP from Maharashtra. We'll wait and see whether that happens, Mr. Chavan. But for now,